Hi, it's Chris Larsen from CrossbowExpert.com. I'm here with Rob Dykeman from Excalibur. And Rob, when we talk to our customers, a lot of times the words that they use when they talk about Excalibur, bulletproof, durable. What goes into your bows and what makes them as durable as they are?
Well, it's, it goes into the components, but basically the design. As you guys obviously know and our customers know, the recurve, there's a lot less to go wrong. You only have 2 limbs opposed to a lot of split 4 limbs. No cams, nothing else up front other than you got limbs and basically a string. And that was Bill Trowbridge's original design, was keep it simple, make sure it works. Mm-hmm. When you go hunting, there's a lot of things that can screw up your hunt. We don't want our bow to be one of them. Mm-hmm. So we stick with the keep it simple theory, and we like to think our bows are bulletproof.
You talked about some of the things, materials, and obviously we don't need to talk about secret things, but what are some of the materials and what are some things that set your bow apart?
Well, if you look at the main frame and the risers, the vast majority are all machined aluminum. That's all critical components are either steel or aluminum. Mm-hmm. And that's really sets us apart from a lot of the bows on the market today that are a lot of plastic components. Mm-hmm. We're a big believer in steel is more durable and stronger. And in our marketing destruction challenge that we just launched this year, you see the torture test we actually put the bows through. And here's one right here that went through probably 6 tests, and you could literally take it to that range right now and shoot it. Like, that's amazing. Yep. A lot of that has to do with the simplicity and the quality of material.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the destruction challenge. It's kind of all over Facebook, and you guys put these videos out. How'd you guys come up with that idea?
Well, a lot of it is, we sit around and we say, okay, how do you define Excalibur? And like you said, bulletproof, indestructible. Those are, the key elements why people would want to buy our bow. Mm-hmm. They're not the easiest to cock, depending which model. They're not the quietest on the market, but what do? They last, they perform reliably and consistently. So when we got to thinking about the challenge, we said, okay, everyone says, I bought your bow because it's durable. So we said, okay, let's touch on that. And I can't tell you how many consumer calls, emails, letters we get every single year where people talk about, I dropped my bow out of a tree stand, I ran it over with a 4-wheeler, it fell out of the back of the truck, all the time. And the guys always end the story with, and I shot a deer that day, or I shot it and I got a bullseye. Yeah. So we said, okay, rather than just dropping it out of a tree stand at 12 feet, we know it's going to survive. Let's take it up a notch and drop it off the top of a silo. Let's run it over with a 1-ton pickup truck. Let's do all these crazy, ridiculous tests to it to see if this bow will survive. Mm-hmm. One of my favorites was when we dragged it behind the quad through the cornfield. Yep. And the cool thing with this video is it's all live footage. There's no takes, no edits, and everything was GoPro'd, and it was really cool. And what you see is really what you got. And these bows at the end of every single series had to shoot a bullseye. Mm-hmm. So that's what was really unique and cool is, would anyone ever do any of this? God, no. That's ridiculous. Yeah. But we wanted to really take it up a notch and see what the bows really could, take and withstand.
Well, cool, Rob. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Thanks for telling us about what goes into the bow and that marketing campaign you guys did last year. Very cool. So if you're looking for an Excalibur, check us out at CrossbowExpert.com.